Hi, good morning, everyone. Respected Vice Chancellors, respected DVC Madam, my colleague deans, and the faculty, and last but not the least, obviously, the young guys and girls who have joined the university new. Uh, First thing, before I get into my programs, I just want to refer to something which I had said in the webinar on startups and incubation. I think most of you were there because we had an attendance of approximately 630 that particular day. I had started with a question: how many of you want to be a billionaire by 35 and retire? So, how many of you over here want to be a billionaire by 35 and retire? Can you please put up your hands? Because I met quite a lot of students in the last. Oh, good, nice. So the rest of the people just don't want to be billionaires, or you want to be millionaires in dollars. Uh, See, you will be hearing presentations from all the deans from the different schools. I should tell you one thing is welcome to the School of Business, which is unlike the School of Law. Alongside you, it is starting its journey from this particular year. So we are starting, in fact, with you. I know all of you are not going to be majoring in business, but I consider all of you as potential students for the School of Business. The reason is 5 years or 10 years down the line, all of you, whether you are majoring in AI or computer science or whatever, will need one thing, that is this. And so we'll meet at a cross section which is called business and management, because nothing happens without that. So whether you do AI or computer science or biotechnology or whatever, at the end of the day, you have to translate it into your personal and professional life into two things. One is the balance sheet and the other is P&L statement. So without that, nothing works. So even this program event that you are attending, that also has management. So there is nothing. It's like omnipresent, omniscient. So I represent a school of business which is omnipresent, and irrespective of your majors, you should major in the area of your expertise that you want to become. But please realize that today the current world is the world of disruptions, and irrespective of your area, you need to manage those disruptions. And I have another question before I get into the programs. Which are the two biggest disruptors which you are reading in the newspaper? Today also it was there. All the days in the last 1 year it has been there, and it will be there for the next 1 year. Who are the two biggest disruptors that we are having? It's a rhetorical question. I don't know. I know there is no microphone. One of the disruptors is sitting amongst us. It is our Vice Chancellor, sir, belonging to the AI, who is the biggest disruptor. And the second biggest disruptor, obviously, is none other than Donald Trump's tariffs, which are impacting each one of us. So there are two big disruptions which are happening right now: AI and tariffs. You will read them every day in the newspaper. In the last 1 year you are reading, you will read them for the next 4 years till probably he retires. Now, to manage these disruptions is the job of the School of Business, because right now the political circles, business circles, everyone is obsessed with managing these disruptions. Now, from our School of Business, we have launched this year with BBA and BCom programs. BBA has four majors, which are the conventional majors. That was always there in our times also, which was there: marketing, finance, HR, and operations. But we have two more majors which are new in the sense which are to manage these disruptions. One is BBA majoring in digital marketing, another BBA majoring in business intelligence and analytics. Now we have chosen these two very consciously, realizing that these are again two areas which are going to be making the biggest difference in terms of how we manage any form of business from any of the schools that you attend. Digital marketing will be necessary for any business you manage or launch, if you want to launch a startup also. And business analytics and intelligence is one of the core things that is necessary today, unlike our times where we used to do market research in paper forms and collect data and analyze. However, you cannot do it now with the big data, and a lot of I will urge, in fact, all our business school students also who are majoring, please go and take minors, in other schools, especially computer science, data science, AI, law, and all other areas, because you need to have another subsidiary complementing area which will actually make you that billionaire at 35. Because without that, you cannot do it. Just business is just giving you the means to have that management capability, but you need to manage something. So for that, you need to go to the other schools also and learn something else. So please choose that area, whatever is your interest. In fact, after my MBA at IIM Ahmedabad, I chose the area of media because I was really very excited by the world of media. So everyone asked me the question is that this should have been the end of your road and you should have gone into the corporate. However, I chose to go and do my second master's in mass communication from US. So the reason is very clear is that my area was marketing. Marketing could not have survived, does not survive or exist without media. So anyone who does not understand media, who does not understand the cost of media, is just doing lip service to the area of branding. So you can be a branding expert, but if you do not know how the advertising agencies function, so they will take you for a ride. You will never be able to achieve branding. So I learned things hands-on. So that was my passion. So someone can say, I along with my business area, I want to do another minor in law. So I want to see business and the law intersection or the business and the AI intersection. So you have all these options, which we did not have in our times. If I had, then I would have done an extra minor in that particular area. So please use those opportunities. In terms of the credits, how it functions, I'll just make it very brief because my other colleagues have already explained it nicely. Dr. Ram has explained it very nicely. 50% of your credits, it still remains 160 credits for the 4 years, 40 credits almost every year. Out of the 160 credits for the 4-year program, you need to do approximately half from your area. So if you are doing BBA in marketing or finance or whatever, so 50% of your credit should come from the area of marketing. So we have enough courses in digital marketing also. And apart from your major minor combination also, there is a scope of approximately around 20 to 24 credits, which you can take from some other areas also, mix and match. So that gives a tremendous amount of flexibility. One more important thing that I want to say is in terms of how we structure this whole program. Now, the conventional programs in our times at least was quite theoretical, though we studied from case studies. All our classes were case studies, but case studies also is theoretical in the sense it comes written. So what our initiative will be, my initiative with the business school students and all those who come for minors, will be taking you on an adventurous ride for actual projects which happen outside the classroom. So as I said in the first address on the first day itself, business leaders, startup leaders do not happen in classrooms. And it happens mostly outside classrooms. So you will be seeing most of the time in the next 3 to 4 years, you will be spending doing projects which are capstone projects. So we are tying up with corporates. There will be corporate involvement in our program in 2 ways. Number one, you working on live projects with the corporates in which I will be personally involved. And the second is corporate working as mentors for you. So from the very second year, in fact, not in the first year, maybe second year, you will have corporate mentors. So students will be assigned to the corporate mentors and they will tell you more about how it is actually in the corporate life. Because a lot of the students, for us, for example, for most of my batch, it was kind of a shock, like when we went to the big corporates. Like we learned things in the classroom, we went for internship, but that was very small period of time. We did not know anyhow, how to interact with people over there, how to make your presence felt, how to push yourself up the ladder. So all those things we never learned. So these are things which are very extremely necessary. So we would have capstone project with corporates and also corporate leaders working with you as mentors. So these are the few things that I just want to say as an overview of the business school program. And I'll say welcome again to all of you, not only as majors in business, but also as minors in business, or any course that you would love to take and explore and become either billionaire or millionaire by 35. That's the aim. Thank you so much.